Hey, how you doing, guys? A little short video on. I'm gonna go over some two Bs, 1, 2, 3s, poke bar, and Ross hooks. Okay. These are my lines over here. This is the bottom of the valley that was from this day. Right in here, we still haven't taken care of those, but these have been filled. But this to here hasn't. Okay, so we never came up there, and this is Fridays, and here's the extreme. Very wild day. We gapped up 130 ticks, and the market just didn't drive. So you're above the extreme. It didn't drive. So you kind of have a feeling that the market's going to break down, and it certainly broke down. So I like to trade find these setups at these levels. Okay, levels are not magic. I just wanted to just would be considered to be volume areas. The extreme. Uh, that's Thursday. Let me get it to today's. Okay, there we go. The extremes over here. Okay, so the market came down and it gives you a pullback over here, and it just takes out the low by a little bit. Okay, that is considered a lower low, but it's a 2B. It only took it out by a little bit. It didn't come down to here. Okay, so when it breaks here, right above here, if it came up and broke, in other words, if there was no pullback here and there's one here, this would be a 2B break. So you'd have, that's point one, that's point two, and this would be point three before it took out the low. So in other words, a 1, 2, 3 is setting up here, but it takes out the low, so it's kind of a broken 1, 2, 3. So I'd be looking to take a pullback to here, which it actually, you can see, it comes back to there. I'd be looking to take a pullback to here if we take out the high. But what happens is, when it doesn't, almost all the time, we'll say 95% of the time, once you get a 2B, it's usually followed by a 1, 2, 3, which, if you look at it, is a head and shoulders, right? Here's the left shoulder, here's the head, and there's the right shoulder right over here. So it's an inverted one. It kind of looks like this. You got this. Oops, wrong one. We use this guy. You got this. Then you got this. Then you got. Then you got this. Then you got this. And it kind of gives you the M formation, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then takes off. That's usually what a pattern goes to, okay? So in this case, we'll make it bigger so you can see. In this case, we get this 1, 2, 3 over here. And you see this line here? That's the extreme. Well, this is what I'm talking about, where it's going in the opposite direction from here. A break above this would be a poke bar. But since I got the setup over here, there's like three things going on here. I got a 1, 2, 3. I got a poke bar. I got a thrust. And this is why my entry was made right there. It just tapped and filled me in the order. It was up here, and boom. It was a full candle, came by and got the orders, and up we went. So that's a 1, 2, 3 break, pull back, and up. And here would be another one which didn't connect, but you got over here, you got this 1, 2, and then it broke over here, and there's your 2B pattern. And it didn't just come straight down. First you have 1, 2, 3. So there's your 2B, followed by a 1, 2, 3. And I had an order waiting over here. It just never happened. And But that's how I look at the 1, 2, 3s. Now, if this was a even if this was a 2B straight down, I'd still have my order back over here. It just never connected. Uh, where it did connect was I didn't. I took I took this. This is a Ross hook where you don't want it to go more than 3 bars. So you got I got it over here and I got a bunch over there. This would have been another Ross hook, but I was already done already. So there's your 2Bs, there's your 1, 2, 3s, there's your Ross hook, there's your poke bar. Everything on this chart is right there. Um, so if it's a down candle at a level, you'd be looking to go long. If it's an up candle at a level, you'd be looking to go short. But you only do that at a level and the price action. So in this particular case, I see a 2B, I see a 1, 2, 3. So once we take out this thing here, instead of just getting in right there and going long, I waited for the pullback because this candle took out there, came back and filled me, and up we went. So let me see if there's anything else on this chart. Well, there's another Ross hook and down. Oh, here's my mistake. Here's my other trade over here. So we come down here, we get this pullback there, and there's where I got him right over there for my last trade, and I kind of called it a day. So this would have been a 2B break. So you have your order down here, and this one didn't look so good. What was that 1675? That would have been a loss. But it makes a new low, and I take the pullback to there, and I get it back also. So, and then you get this 1, 2, 3 at a level, and that's pretty much it. All right, guys. Hopefully that explains.